Hey everybody, Jim from Jim's Coleus. Okay, we got some thunderstorms coming up the next 3 days, and I want these around. I want to keep these around. So we need to protect them. So first thing, depending on where you have some kind of shelter, I place as many in as I can under my planting table, and I'll put some in my garage. The movable pots, the movable planters. But first we need to trim, so I gave this Orchard Road a really good haircut because it was getting really tall, and I try to keep up on everything, but it's a big task. But don't be afraid to really trim your coleus at this point too. It's starting to really grow. You're fertilizing with the rain and the warm weather. It really will explode. Almost feel like you can't keep up with it. Okay, another perfect example is that trusty, rusty Defiance combo. I mean, this is a really beautiful, beautiful plant, but it's starting to get too tall. I like to trim them down to keep them more compact. So when we do get some windy days, we don't have to worry too much, but it's good to trim. So just trim, and I know this hurts, but trim your first node here. And those of you, if you want, you can root these. I'm not going to because I have so many plants as it is. So we're gonna cut this down, just the very, very tops. I know this hurts, but it's gonna really benefit the coleus later on. All that undergrowth is gonna fill in, and in just a few weeks or so, or not even, it's gonna pay you back. And even along the bottoms here, this is just maintenance, just as general maintenance. You apply this to all of your coleus, whether they're potted or in the ground. General maintenance. Remember, just think of it as like a little sculpture. Go around, get it as even as possible, shorten it, keep it nice and compact, and that's how you keep your coleus. Just keep going all season long. It's maintenance. I know it's hard to trim. You feel like, what am I doing, this beautiful plant? But it's the long range, and you're really helping the plant fill in to be even more of a compact coleus. Same goes to this Saturn. Look at, it's just, I mean, it's got a lot of seed stalks, so we need to trim all those seed stalks and shorten it, get it nice and compact. Got lots of new growth coming in that need to fill out. This witch's brew variation, this has got very large leaves, very large foliage compared to the other one. These are smaller, but they're witch's brew, and it just really depends. They're both in pretty large planters. One was a rooting, and the other was from seed, so I'm not sure which was which. That has a lot to do with it, but these need to be trimmed as well. Not too much on this one, but the other one, absolutely. All right, yeah, we'll start around here. Again, just think of it as a Bob Ross sculpture. Go around, got all this stuff hanging down here. Doing a combination, we're doing maintenance trimming here. And the maintenance trimming just keeps your coleus healthy. We don't need the seed stalks yet. This will probably be the last time I'm trimming the seed stalks at this point, because I want to get some seeds from this, but we don't want to get this to go to seed too early. It's still pretty hot, and we got plenty of time, and the seeds mature better when you wait until the weather cools a little bit more as we get closer to fall and the insects have a better chance of pollinating. So just go around your coleus. Again, it's your sculpture. Look, identify some ripped, torn, worn, old leaves first. Get it nice and compact. That way, if you do have like a windy day, you know, I mean, I have 3 days of heavy thunderstorms coming through, so we want to protect this. But on a regular, quote, rainy day with some wind, having a nice compact plant is going to keep it it's going to keep it from breaking stems. I mean, these are fairly strong, but a nice compact plant, it's just like a twine. When you have a bunch of single strands together, it makes a stronger rope. And it's similar with plants. You have lots of nice compact foliage. They all kind of assist one another and take that strain from the wind. And ultimately, trimming keeps your coleus very healthy, fills it out, gets the new growth coming in. New growth means what? Vibrant color, fresh color, and that's how you keep your beautiful coleuses going all summer into the fall.
A few moments later.
All right, so quite the haircut, but it is really beneficial. Don't feel as you're not gonna kill your coleus. Trimming it like this is not gonna kill it. So over and over again, trim it, keep it nice and compact for maintenance and just to renew the vibrancy of your coleus plant. And check underneath here, make sure there's no dead leaves in the soil, and of course fertilize it every 10 to 12 days, 2 weeks, and it really makes a difference. And on those beautiful, those light rainy days, let the rain perform its magic. Okay, so here we are. I keep one of these contractor landscaping barrels, and that's it. Just all my coleus plants. And when it's full, press it down a little bit, and then we'll dump it. I have lots of work to do before the storms arrive. Not sure if we're going to get to all of these, so we'll move this. This is going to go in the garage. Actually, no, this is going to go in the greenhouse. I don't really have room in the garage, but this needs to be trimmed as well. Again, you just apply it to your plants. Sculpt it. It's your sculpture. It's your coleus. Do you have to do this? No, but I recommend it, especially if you have a lot of storms coming through like we do, because if you leave this out during high winds, it's going to blow over, break, and you're not going to have your coleus really to enjoy. Now, on the opposite end of it, I have these large, heavy concrete planters with my Lord Voldemort and the ones on my deck. Those, I can't move. I'm not going to move them. So I do my best to trim them. And they're just so full that I can afford to lose a few stems here and there. A lot of these other plants, whether like this one here, this is something I want to sell at my farmer's market, so we're trying to keep it trim and healthy until hopefully we sell it. If not, we just enjoy it on our property. So that's the difference. Like these, again, these are real heavy concrete planters, and I do trim them as I can. I trimmed a lot of them, as you can see, mostly seed stalks, older foliage. And this, of course, and this one I never really worry too much about, although this does need a trimming because it gets shelter from the Rose Sharon, but it definitely needs trimming. We'll see what we can do today. It's a lot of work. I mean, when you have a lot of coleus, it's a lot of work, but the rewards are obvious. And yeah, we got to get that one. We'll put that in the greenhouse for the storm because we don't want to ruin that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it helps out. Apply the principles to your own plants, whether they're in the ground. Obviously, if they're in the ground, you know, you can't move them. So it's even more important to keep them compact, trim, together like a rope, the rope analogy. But here we are. We'll keep these sheltered, and I think we have today and tomorrow thunderstorms, heavy rain and wind. So, and a lot of times we never get it, but I'd rather err on the. I'd rather be careful and put the effort in and protect these and bring them back out. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching Jim's Holiest Coleus. Stay tuned, more to come as we continue through our 2026 Coleus season.